Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambeau channel. XRP might be knocked out of the top 10 cryptocurrencies by market cap for the first time ever. And I'm not putting this video out to scare anyone, to the contrary. I'm putting this video out to set reasonable expectations because, look, the reality is, and we all know this, like the price of XRP is artificially suppressed because of what's going on with the SEC suing Ripple. Even though XRP is provably moving in tandem with the rest of the market, it's had a suppressed price. And today, technically yesterday, and just for the hell of it, just so you frame of reference, the time I'm recording this, it's 1:27 a.m. on way in the AM here, Thursday, October 28th. So technically yesterday, but I haven't gone to sleep yet, so for me, I still count it as today. But so for the first time today, I'm going to call it that. XRP hit its lowest position in terms of market cap in the history of it existing, as far as I know anyway. It hit number 8 in terms of market cap. And so again, like, this is clearly grounded in reality. This is a legitimate concern. It could actually happen. And if that does happen, I don't know if that's going to set off additional panic. Now, for me, like, maybe some people would get freaked out and sell. I don't know, but there's always going to be people that see it as an opportunity, so I'm legitimately not concerned for a number of reasons. And again, no matter what, it's provably the case. XRP is moving with the rest of the market, so it doesn't matter. But I'm not afraid to talk about this stuff. This is something that sounds negative and is absolutely plausible, and I don't like it. I'm disgusted that the SEC put Ripple and XRP holders in this position, but that's life, and that's where we're at, and so we're dealing with it. But look, before going further, I do want to be clear. I don't have a legal or financial background of any kind. I'm not offering legal or financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast who enjoys making YouTube videos about crypto-related topics, but just as a hobby and just for fun. And so at the time I'm recording this, XRP is back in number 7 in terms of market cap at $1.05. But you know what happened? And this, by the way, this just proves exactly what anybody that understands the crypto space at all, it was undeniably true. The market moves in tandem, and cryptocurrencies, when they go parabolic, it's for no damn reason. It's just humans speculating wildly. And that's the reason I'm here. It's like, I understand humans behave like this, and I like that they do that. I feel like I can count on them to continue doing that for the foreseeable future. And so I've invested heavily in crypto. That's it. This isn't some sort of negative thing here. But Shiba Inu coin, it took XRP's spot earlier today. Seriously, it was number 7 in market cap. It has been blasting up in terms of price. It even took out Dogecoin for a brief period. Now, since then, actually very recently, within the last, I'll show you the chart here, within the last, how long has this been? Within the last couple hours, it's been tanking. But look, so this is a 24-hour chart, and you can see how within the last couple hours it's been going down, but man, what a freaking rally. It's been absolutely insane. Completely insane. And in fact, take a look at this headline. I don't want to read the article, but the headline says enough. Coinbase crashes as Shiba Inu goes ballistic after surpassing Dogecoin. Take a look at this. Here's a tweet from somebody named Simon. If you invested $1,000 in Shiba Inu 11 months ago, you would now have 1.2 billion effing United States dollars. And I'm censoring it there, of course. But yes, you heard right. If you had invested $1,000 in this stupid little coin, I know some people like it, but if you had invested $1,000 in this thing 11 months ago, you'd have $1.2 billion. This is what I'm saying. The frenzy around the crypto asset class, it's clearly not died down. And by the way, shout out to XRP UK for tagging me here. I do appreciate that. Let me know about this tweet here. 1.2 billion freaking dollars. This is absolutely absurd. And so we see that we're at this point where there are a few coins going parabolic, and that's why I'm issuing the warning. I'm not predicting that XRP is going to get knocked out of the top 10. It is plausible, and it's not going to matter in the end. But I just want to set expectations here because it really actually might happen. It's not surprising. And so, because here's the thing, like, you're talking about one little coin, Shiba Inu, which isn't functionally being used for anything. And I get it. Somebody was giving me beef about this when I was talking about this. Like, no, it's being positioned for NFTs, this or that. I'm like, okay, well, Ethereum's got about 95% of that space. All of the 12,000 cryptocurrencies that exist today, they all have their purported uses. but almost none of them are actually useful or adopted for those use cases. And so any sort of actual real-world adoption of Shiba Inu, it's marginal at best. And so does it deserve to be here? Does it deserve to have a market cap, even at the time I'm recording this, of $39 billion? Look, I don't think so. I don't think you can make a case for that. I still don't. Nothing against anybody that is holding Shiba Inu. Like, I get it. I'm playing the game too. Like, I just understand money filters through the space. It rotates. And so, yeah, buying before the money jumps into whatever you're holding, like, that is the game. That's it. It's not rocket science. It's just be patient. Like, that's pretty much it as far as I see it here. But imagine if a few coins, imagine we hit alt season, right? What's going to happen when alt season happens? And we know historically XRP lags behind the rest of the market. What do you think is going to happen? If we don't have settlement for this case, and meaning the XRP price would still be artificially suppressed, even though moving in tandem with the rest of the market. If you get like a few coins going parabolic that are large cap coins, that could absolutely, in a span of a day or two or three or whatever the time span is, it could be that short though. It could put all of them in the top 10. It doesn't mean something's wrong with XRP. It does mean it's artificially suppressed, and I don't think we'd be seeing this level if not for the asshats at the SEC. It's a bunch of asshats that made this possible. But this, it absolutely could happen. But it's not going to matter. I'm telling you, like, XRP, it's going to hit its all-time high. It's going to enter a new realm of price discovery. And I don't know that for sure, but that is what I believe is most probable. And so again, I'm not telling you to buy or sell or hold anything, but I'm making my position clear, right? My position is that XRP is going to be worth a metric F-word ton. And you're welcome, parents. I'm censoring what I say here for the children that might be in the background. You're welcome. But I really do believe that. Because everything's going to go, right? It really is. And just to highlight this, like how ridiculous this is, take a look at this article too. Talk about making a fortune off of something that's not really doing anything noteworthy and might not even be a thing if you fast forward a few years or a decade or whatever it takes. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it will. Weird stuff happens in life, but I'm not predicting it. Look at this headline from Cointelegraph. Someone who bought $3,400 worth of SHIB, that's Shiba Inu, last August, it's now worth $1.55 billion. This is insane. Folks, please listen, because this is why I love crypto, though. I'm not bemoaning this. I understand what reality is, but this is incredible. I'm here for this, guys. Like, I love this. An address with the foresight to purchase $3,400 of Shiba Inu last August has seen the value of the coins grow to a whopping $1.55 billion today. Now, can I just pause to say this, too? Like, you can treat your money all sorts of different ways, but, in America, and I haven't seen a recent stat, it's probably been over a year and a half, 2 years at this point, but at the time that I heard this stat, the average American, anyway, has a car payment of, I think it was like $550. $550. So think about it. So let's just round down and say it's about $6,000 a year. So think about this. You could have, instead of having a car payment, put that into crypto over the last several years, and if you had hit a winner like this, well, that would be insane. Maybe like some people did, actually. But it's just crazy with the asymmetrical returns in crypto relative to that. It's just like, man, nothing against any of you out there that have car payments. I know a ton of you do. I haven't had a car payment in like, 15 years or something like that, because it's just not the way I roll. I'm not into debt. Nothing against you folks if you're doing that. I choose to not live that way. But I'm just saying, like, the amount of money that would have accumulated because crypto snowballs like crazy, that the asymmetrical gains are real. It's really something here. And so that's why I keep saying it's empowering, though, isn't it? That's the way I look at it. It's like, people of modest means, you don't have to make a fortune, but if you understand just some of the basic ways that people are behaving in the crypto space, and even investing just like, I'd call it a modest amount of money, there's the potential for it to actually become life-changing. And that's a real thing. That's a real story that is being told. I'm talking about it, and some others are, but it's not some sort of pipe dream. I don't think it's going to happen for most people, because most people don't understand the things they need to understand about how market participants behave, and they emotionally respond, and all these sorts of things. But the opportunity's there, and to me, that is something. And so check this out. This is a cool story. The piece reads as follows. In total, the unknown person has bought SHIB 44 times since August 2020, with $3,200 the largest purchase at any one time. And their total holding of 70 trillion SHIB is now worth $5.63 billion. $5.63 billion. And folks, just think about this. Now, we don't have the benefit of hindsight, and the shoulda, woulda, coulda game, it's a game for children if you think that it should be meaningfully applied to life. But it is interesting nonetheless to note that had any of us, even you listening to this, you could have put this meager amount of money, relatively speaking, meager, into this, and you'd be a billionaire today. It's crazy, right? And so look at this. This is why I keep saying, though, like XRP, it could get knocked out of the top 10. It's true, though. It doesn't mean there's something wrong with XRP. It just means crypto's crypto. And since it's at a lower position because of the SEC, it is what it is. But it's still going to go. I firmly believe that. Piece continues. After the wallet address shared on Twitter, user Untraceable questioned whether the SHIB market was liquid enough to absorb $5.7 billion if this wallet sells. And then according to Etherscan, the anonymous SHIB holder purchased the dog-themed token on 9 occasions in August 2020, spending a total of $3,400 worth of wrapped Ethereum that month. It's insane. And so Shiba Inu coin, it just moved up again. Doge was above, now Shiba Inu coin is above. Things happen quickly. This is crazy. Okay, so minutes before I started recording this latest Moon Nembo Hot Jam, Shiba Inu was down in the 24-hour period, the last 24 hours. It was down 19%, and then that's about right. And then Dogecoin was up 20%. Right? Think about this. It's like all of the money that was flooding out of Shiba Inu was going into Doge. And it's just hilarious to me. Like, I love crypto. Guys, I am here for this. I am for this. It's insanity, and I'm having so much fun with this stuff. Like, I don't even hold either of those coins. I'm having a blast as an observant here, right? Because I can, there's like 12,000 cryptocurrencies. I hold way less than 1% of total cryptocurrencies on the planet. So most of the time stuff happens, I'm just not a part of it, but I can observe it at least, and it is entertaining. And so now, look at this. Shiba Inu is now down only 1.88%, so now money's flooding back into Shiba Inu. Dogecoin, and I don't know where it's flooding from. Dogecoin's actually still up 18.47%, but it's very clear at the time that Shiba Inu was tanking, that money was going into Doge. It's like a certainty, basically. It's like right at the same time. It's hilarious. I just love this stuff. It's completely crazy. By the way, credit where it's due. Here's chart analyst Kaleo, who tweeted the following to his 414,000 followers. SHIB top looks in, and he shared a chart here, and then he wrote dump it. And this was at 10:29 p.m. before the dump happened. Before it started tanking, he said, yeah, the top's in, that's it. And what do you know? It's a credit where it's due. He freaking nailed that damn thing. It's ridiculous. And look at this. I'm not going to read this article that was shared here. It's a MarketWatch article, but on Twitter they shared it and wrote, Shiba Inu has received 2.8 million searches on average per month so far in 2021. That compared with 22 million average monthly search volume of Bitcoin and 6.3 million of Ethereum. Oh, it's just insanity. This is absolutely astonishing here. It really is. And it's on Robinhood and it's on Coinbase, and so what do you know? It's on some of the most popular platforms on the planet, and it's gone bonkers. It just has. And so take a look at this. I'm not going to read this article either, but I wanted to mention a couple things. XRP, assessing the odds of it climbing back. Of it climbing past $5 in 2022. And I don't know why the 2022 timeline. I mean, maybe that'll be the case when that happens. It depends on how long this market cycle goes. There's no reason necessarily that it couldn't this year. That's totally plausible. Again, to me, it's not if, it's when. That's and not that I know that for sure. I'm not claiming that. I could be way off and lose all my money. I recognize that. But that's my sense. Like, that's how I feel. I'm not sitting here questioning it, really. I think from my perspective, it's a virtual certainty that at some point XRP is going to hit that. And so just to give you an idea, think about this. And they kind of talk about this in this article. That's the reason that I went thinking in this direction here. But they're like, XRP to return to the top 3, question mark? Well, what would that take to hit that? For XRP to get back in the top 3, which is where it was for a substantial portion of its life over the last nearly decade, well, for XRP to get back at number 3, which, by the way, currently is filled by Binance Coin, BNB, that would require to have a market cap of over $76 billion. At the time I'm recording this, It's at 49 billion. So XRP would basically need to hit about $1.75. Well, it was that earlier this year. It can do that. Maybe the rest of the market's still higher by then. It depends on what happens. I think when XRP rallies, none of this is really going to matter. It's just going to be way up there. XRP's the underdog. Like, people write it off until eventually it just goes, and it was like, oh yeah, I guess we were way wrong. Like, yeah, you were, idiots. What if it's going to hit number 2 though, which is Ethereum? Ethereum's got a market cap of 475 billion. That means XRP would need to hit $10. And mind you, I think Ethereum's going to go way higher this market cycle, and I own it, and I'm not buying more for sure. I'm not. It's already pumped quite a bit, so there's not a great multiplier effect left in it. Even if it goes to $10 or $15 or $20,000, some people are calling for that. So you're talking about a 2, 3, or maybe 4-fold increase if you're lucky. No, thank you. Not interested. But still, the point is, this is how people are going to behave. They are going to put money into it because they don't know what the hell they're doing. So whatever. To each their own. We're all adults here. But XRP would just need to hit $10 to get where Ethereum is now. What would it take for XRP to be number 1? Well, Bitcoin's number 1. It's got a $1.11 trillion market cap. XRP would just need to hit roughly $25. Do you really think XRP's never going to have a $1 trillion market cap? Because I do. I suspect, I don't know that for sure. I'm not going to make an actual prediction here. But if I had to bet one way or another, I'd be like, yeah, I suppose it's more probable that would happen than not. Right? It's getting used more than almost any other cryptocurrency on the planet. Does utility matter or does it not? Well, it doesn't matter sufficiently today, but it's going to. It's well positioned, so it's given an indefinite amount of time. Yeah, if the market's going to keep climbing, and I firmly believe it will, then yes, absolutely. And so it doesn't mean that XRP is going to take that number 1 spot. That's not what I'm getting at. Maybe it will, but I'm not predicting that. I'm not necessarily confident that it will happen. But all we need is for Bitcoin to be worth way more than that in the future, and I think it will be. I do. And I could be wrong, but I think it will be. And I think a ton of that's going to filter on, rotate through the rest of the world of crypto, and a ton of it's going to hit XRP. And XRP can absolutely have that market cap of over $1 trillion. Of course it can. That's why I keep saying this is an empowering message. Life-changing wealth, the opportunity, it exists today. It is still here for people that have a sufficient time horizon and understand things and that happen to invest in a way that is fortunate. Which, again, you don't know for sure exactly how each coin's going to behave. How many people would have predicted what Shiba Inu did? You don't know. But it doesn't. The point is the opportunity is there, which is why, again, as I started out this video stating, I don't care. Not really. I mean, I guess I'll care a little bit because it'll bother me because I'll be offended that the SEC did it. But if XRP does get knocked out of the top 10 for the first time in history, which is plausible, I'm going to say, so what? I'll be a little pissed, kind of, just at the SEC. But in terms of my confidence in XRP, it will do nothing to change how I feel about it. Zero, literally zero. It will not change a thing. I think a lot of people just view it as an opportunity. So we'll see. I just want to put the warning out there to temper expectations here because we're going to be hitting that point where alt season starts. XRP blasts off, historically anyway, later in the cycle, which means if a bunch of other coins start going first, it's just going to take a few. And don't forget, two of the 10 spots, they're taken by... actually, I was going to say stable coins. USDC is actually number 11 now because of this nonsense with Shiba Inu. But for most of a recent past, USDC and Tether had been taking up 2 of the 10 spots in the top 10. That's just stupid because they've just been printing like crazy. You understand, a year and a half ago, the market cap for Tether was like $4 billion, literally. Today it's $71 billion, and it's always worth $1. So they're just printing like crazy. And market cap, man. What a silly metric in many ways. I'm having a good time with this. I'm optimistic. So, again, I hope nobody took this the wrong way. I'm sure some people will, but it is what it is. This is what I wanted to talk about. So the headlines or the video title is going to be something to that effect. That's what I'm... You understand, video titles are designed to describe the content of a video. That is the purpose of a video title. When I write something that sounds negative, and some of the headlines might sound that way to some people, sorry, not sorry, though. It's doing its purpose. My video titles are designed to describe the content of the video. That is the purpose of a video title, and I will not apologize for that. People should like that. I'm just saying, I'm not afraid. And also, there's all sorts of negative headlines. That's the content of the video. I highlight it, and some people give me crap about it. It's only a small percentage of humans. I know most of you get this stuff here. But I just thought I'd mention that because I'm just like, man, Yeah, I know it's coming, but I'm not going to have only headlines that are like fluff and rainbow and sunshine and puppies and ice cream and all that crap. No, that's not the real world. I'm going to talk about this stuff. And the headlines are going to reflect what the content is, period. But I'll go ahead and wrap up here. I'm not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.